seated. In case they're in the building, I'm going to go ahead and blame Tears for Fears for that one. We rehearsed a week ago. Good morning, everybody. Bronco families, distinguished guests, friends, faculty and staff, and seniors. Welcome to Northgate High School's commencement ceremony of the class of 2022. My name is Kelly Cooper, and I'm honored and privileged to serve as the principal of Northgate High School. Thank you. First of all, I would like to take a moment to introduce and thank some of our invited honored guests joining me on stage. Our Superintendent of the Mount Diablo Unified School District, Dr. Adam Clark. Our Executive Director, Jennifer Sachs. Our Director of Secondary, Samantha Allen. Our Director of Elementary, Margie Callback. Our Director of Student Services, Dr. Felicia Stuckey-Smith. MDUSD Board Trustee, Sharice Cound. Our Board President, Deborah Mason. And our Chief Business Officer, Lisa Gonzalez, Dr. Lisa Gonzalez. On my left and right are our outstanding counseling team, who have had an incredible impact on the positive trajectory of our seniors sitting before us. Please give a big hand to Kristen Bly, William Stallworth, Leanne Owen. I would also like to recognize and thank our college and career advisor, Ms. Janine Santos. Next up, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize and appreciate the hardest working, absolutely incredible Northgate High School administrative team, Ms. Kara Ravina and Tyler Rosecrans. We have a special guest up here as well that some of you seniors may recognize, former Vice Principal Craig Box. And last but not least, our Master of Ceremonies today, having taught here now for 21 years, Mr. Mike On.
19, but it's okay.
Oh, so close. I just aged him. It's 19 years. I apologize. This is also a time, as we say goodbye to our seniors and honor their achievements, that we take the opportunity to honor our retiring Broncos. We have one retiree to thank and honor today. He has mentored and trained our athletes for over 20 years, seeing athletes move on to compete at the collegiate level, fostering a program that served the community in charitable efforts, and a program that developed back-to-back NCS champions these past 2 years. It is with gratitude and awe that I thank Coach Mike Wenzel. Thank you. Seniors, I'd like you to take a moment and take a deep breath. If you reflect back on the past 4 years, what an incredible journey it has been. Don't do it. This group is incredibly special to me. I've been with you the whole time. While I couldn't possibly know everything that you have, While I couldn't possibly know everything that you have overcome to get here, I certainly know many of the obstacles that have landed in your path these past 4 years. One of my favorite, most accurate quotes I've seen that describes this is true. We've all weathered the same storm, but we were not all in the same boats. It takes my breath away to reflect on what you have accomplished despite the personal setbacks along the way. I would like to focus for a minute on just some of the things that you have done your 4 years of high school. If I say something that applies to you, please stand and remain standing for just a moment. If you served as a mentor, please stand. If you served as a teacher's assistant, please stand. If you participated in a service project, please stand. If you were a link crew leader, please stand. If you volunteered your time to tutor struggling students, please stand. Raise your hands if those were your own siblings. Please be seated. If you participated in an arts performance and brought joy, music, dance, and theater to the world, please stand. If you helped to create an online concert to bring music to others, please stand. If you developed your own YouTube, TikTok, or SoundCloud account to spread joy and music to others, please stand. If you created and shared works of photography, ceramics, animation, digital media, paint, and other medias, please stand. If you wrote pieces to share with the world and document this time through journalism, please stand. If you documented and recorded this amazing group of seniors in our yearbook, please stand. And if you brought laughter to others through improv, theater, and a variety show, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated. This is fun, right? You're getting some blood flow. It's good. If you served as a team captain, please stand. If you maintained an honors GPA while competing at a varsity level, please stand. If you served our athletes and treated injuries to keep them playing as a student athletic trainer in sports med, please stand. And if you participated in Northgate athletics representing your school and community proudly on the field, court, track, course, mat, pitch, diamond, or in the pool, please stand. Go Broncos. Go ahead and please be seated. If you worked a job or two, please stand. If you mentored or drove or tutored or cared for your younger siblings while completing high school, please stand. If you raised your GPA or went back to improve a class that had challenged you at one point, please stand. If you took college courses while completing high school, please stand. And if you maintained a GPA of 3.5 or better and proudly wear our NHS honor cords, please stand. Please be seated. Whew. Each of you, by your own accomplishments, dedication, resilience, adaptability, and determination, each single one of you are pretty remarkable. I'm so proud of this group, class of 2022, and I'm so proud to have been a small part of your journey. My last piece of homework for you, my principally expectations for you, I have three things. Be kind, be vulnerable, and be responsible. Kindness matters. I remember at my 10-year class reunion, which obviously was pretty recent ago. We're not supposed to laugh. I remember walking in thinking it would be just like high school, which brings its own nervousness. So it was pretty much an event I had to force myself to go to. I was a pretty shy person, and you just don't know what to expect. So I walked in, and the first thing I noticed that it just didn't matter who at the time were popular, who were the best athletes, or who were the ones that campus supervisors knew by name. Everyone gravitated towards the nicest people in the room. And it turned out that they were also some of the most successful people after that 10 years. But the people that made you feel better each day, who went out of their way to check in or make you laugh or show a kindness, as you go forward in your path, be that person, be kind. Continue to look outside yourself. Be vulnerable. The only way to learn from mistake is to recognize them and admit when you're wrong and figure out how to do better. You have to make those mistakes sometimes to find the creative answer. As Brené Brown says, that is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change, and that is what's going to change the world. So remind us that vulnerability is about showing up and being seen, even if you don't know what's going to happen next. So Broncos, be vulnerable and be responsible. What you do matters, and how it impacts others matters even more. So be someone who leaves people, the space that you're in, and the community better than how you found it. Strive to leave a positive wake everywhere you go. Broncos, I hope Northgate has helped to make you a little better than when you started. More aware, filled with knowledge, possibility, friendships, experience, and wisdom. Congratulations, class of 2022. And I'd like to reintroduce our superintendent, Dr. Adam Clark.
I want to thank the parents, family members, and staff who join us here today to honor these distinguished graduates. But before I begin, if we have any students who will be serving in the armed forces next year, can you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Next, if we please could have a moment to reflect on the students that started with this class and are not here with us today. Thank you. My name is Dr. Adam Clark, and I'm the extremely proud superintendent of the Mount Diablo Unified School District. And before I begin, I would also like to recognize my team, which is the Board of Trustees. And I would like to specifically acknowledge President Deborah Mason. On the stage with us, Trustee Sharice Cound. Not here with us today, Vice President Keisha Nzewi. Trustee Linda Mayo, Trustee Aaron McFerrin, and Student Trustee Kalina Fowler. These trustees truly are the champions for each and every student. My message to the families and parents: today is a special day. It is an absolutely beautiful day if you look around. And today we are assembled to celebrate the success of so many. Parents, family, and friends, each of these graduates embody the hopes and dreams of your ancestors. So much of your heart, time, love, sweat, tears, and passion have been invested into these young people. And parents and families, I hope as you sit here today that you can just be present in this very special moment to fully appreciate this milestone. Graduates, will you please give your parents, families, and friends a big round of applause? To the Northgate staff, the faculty and staff of Northgate must feel a great sense of pride today. As I watched as the graduates marched through the pavilion in such a distinguished and elegant manner, each staff member was beaming with excitement and pride. Hopefully, staff, that you can exhale and be present in this moment. Regardless of your role at Northgate, you have had an impact on these graduates. And for that, the Northgate faculty and staff, thank you for a job well done. Your efforts are clearly visible in these graduates today. Can we give the staff and faculty a big round of applause? Now for the graduates. Graduates, this moment is all for you. I often tell students, everything within the Mount Diablo Unified School District is designed to support you. Every person, every building, every piece of furniture, every activity, every classroom is for you. I know for some of you, it may not have felt that way, but you are why we all are here. As you cross over this important milestone, I hope you are satisfied with your high school experience. If you have regrets regarding your effort, relationships, or the outcomes, please look yourself in the mirror and commit to making that change, that will never happen again. If you are satisfied with your experiences, try your best to duplicate that effort during your next chapter. Life for you has changed a great deal since you entered kindergarten. And believe me, there will be monumental changes in your life during the next 10 years. And to that, how are you going to respond? I hope you will use the experiences that you have had within the Mount Diablo Unified School District to help shape your path. In closing, I have 3 words of advice. Show up on time, put in the work, and as your wonderful principal said, be a kind person. With that formula, I see nothing but success in your future. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you.
Let's welcome our first student speaker today, Mr. Decker Osteen.
Let's take this thing off, shall we? Alrighty. Hi, everyone. It is an absolute honor to be here with everybody today. I am so happy to see all your faces out in the crowd. Thank you. Yep. First of all, I would like to thank Ms. Cooper for making today possible, as well as Mr. Rosecrans, Ms. Ravina, and all of the other amazing individuals who are up here today who have made this ceremony possible. We would not be here without you, and for that, I thank you. All right. So as previously mentioned, my name is Decker Osteen, and I am standing here today having been given the very distinct privilege to say a few parting words during this ceremony as your salutarian. Well, maybe more than a few parting words when we think about it, but I, among the other roughly 360 of my peers here in this pavilion today, stand here not as the young high school freshmen that we began here as a mere 3.5 years ago, but as seniors. Now, senior is a word that could often follow different connotations, but it is often derived, most of all, to mean alpha, superior, and experienced. Well, hold your horses, it ain't done yet. Okay, but, my friends and peers, these are only 3 potential definitions in a multiverse of definitions for what the word senior means. Those are not the only things it means, but I do enjoy your enthusiasm. Okay, so if we take a second to think about it, we may be walking the stage today to graduate Northgate Public High School, but this is not the epitome of our careers. We may be high school senior graduates, but this is merely a milestone. Thus far, I personally have, although I am sure many of my peers have as well, gained the aforementioned experience of being a senior via a very lucky and diverse high school education here at Northgate, participating in an extracurricular or 2, finding a club or so that might suit your fancy, and, in my lucky case, being able to make new friends along the way. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry. these could satisfy some of the enumerated definitions of what to be a senior actually means. However, especially as we are ready to walk upon the trails that we plan to take forward after we walk the stage today, each and every one of us. But, as the old Spider-Man adage goes, with great power, there must also come great responsibility. Yes. Thank you. You're all a very kind audience, thank you. Okay, so here's the thing. We may be the center of attention right now as graduates, but what's important to remember is that we will not be the superior and alpha center of the universe permanently. After this crucial moment, every one of us must now extend our experiences into our next chapters to positively affect our surrounding world. Going forward into the future, it is imperative that each and every one of us follow through on two crucial responsibilities for these powers that we now possess. First, to empathize with and accept other people for who they are, and second, to remain honest with ourselves. First, we will not move forward anywhere, nor will we accomplish any feats at all if we do not act with compassion and empathy towards others. Thank you. We often use the term awareness to reassure ourselves that we are accepting, selfless, and good people. And while awareness is important, acceptance is even more vital than awareness could ever be. All of us have heard people stress the same lines over and over again. Be true to everyone. Treat others with kindness. Treat others as you would want them to treat you, or simply be kind. But while these are important and they follow awareness, they're not exactly very good at following acceptance. Acceptance is when you are not only knowledgeable of what other people around you are going through, or at least have a bit of an idea, but it's also when you love them for who they are. Acceptance will always get us much farther than awareness ever will. Thank you. Now, acceptance also goes hand in hand with empathy. As people, we often forget to consider other people's feelings when we take our own feelings into account. We often think of what we need to do personally, or what is important for us. But that also runs the risk of neglecting to consider how such decisions will make another person feel. We forget to put ourselves into other people's shoes. As the future looms, we all at times may find it easier sometimes to do what is easier for ourselves, for our own gain, for our own pleasure, but often at the expense of other people's feelings. And having empathy, I will say right now, having empathy is in no way a scary thing whatsoever. It is a gift instilled in each of us as people. We have the power to harness this sense and be the actual accepting and loving people that we always strive to be. Here is a personal example that I hold very dear to me. Growing up, my grandma always reminded me of the bucket principle. This came from the children's book, Have You Filled a Bucket Today? By Carol McLeod. And it involves the metaphorical idea that every person has their own personal bucket of water or joyful emotions. And the fuller it is, the more happier or well that somebody will end up feeling. But in the story, there's also the possibility to drain from somebody else's bucket in order to fill your own. And unfortunately, it's a figurative representation of bullying, taking advantage of somebody, and even just plainful harmful ignorance. Yet, this can be counteracted by the inverse action, which is to fill somebody else's bucket with more water from your own in order to make them feel happier or better, and make their day a little less cloudy. I have always held this book, but better yet, its significance in relation to the lessons that I have learned in my family to be utmost essential. And more than being right or cool, as Ms. Cooper, one of the nicest people I have ever met, said earlier, to choose the kind action every time. Yeah. Even if it means surrendering personal gains, it will, and I promise, it will leave you with a moral reward at the end that you made a difference. You helped somebody else to feel better. That, to me, is the biggest win that I could ever seek. The second thing that we must all remember as we proceed forward is to be honest with ourselves and be our legitimate selves. Now, what do I mean by this? This may be actually harder for many of us than the previous example, because sometimes the person that we know the least is, I'll give you a few guesses. No, I'm just kidding. It's us. Now, throughout life, people may try on different identities, hang with different people, go different places, explore new hobbies, all of which is perfectly okay and normal, and it's awesome. But what's important to remember is that each of us must be honest with ourselves and our own emotions. Emotions and feelings can seem scary and confrontational. I'm not gonna lie, I've been there sometimes too. But if we don't acknowledge them, we will run the risk of lying to both ourselves and to other people, exhibiting a personality that maybe we do not actually associate or identify with, being not who we actually are. To put it this way, what kind of person are each of us when nobody else at all is watching? Here is another personal example. I have had the very distinct honor to get to know almost every one of my fabulous peers here today at some point or another over my time in MDUSD. And I am very, very grateful for every time I have had with each and every one of you. Yeah, thank you very much. Seriously, you all are very kind, thank you. So some of you, if you've talked with me before, you might be wondering at times, he's a little strange. Why is Decker always saying hi? Why does he always ask me a bunch of questions about myself? That's a little strange. Well, here's the thing. I personally find that I'm very hypersensitive to everybody's feelings. I do not rest well, nor can I actually move on with my day if I get sense in any way that one of you guys is not feeling well. I just can't. Even if it seems like I'm pushy, it is because I cannot bear to move on unless I know that you are okay. I just physically and mentally cannot. I feel sad if I see somebody else feeling sad. It might seem easier for me to just move on, look out for my own business, right? I mean, that seems like the easier decision. But if I ever did that, I would be neglecting my own emotions. So I will absolutely, every time, take time to say hello to each and every one of you and ask you about your day. And I promise you, I never, ever want anything in return. I promise you. Because every conversation that I engage in allows me to be my honest self. Somebody who likes to be observant of other people's well-being and just say hello. Plus, you guys are fun to talk to in the first place. So, yeah, so, thank you. You guys are very patient. I'm almost done. So, as we stand here today, I have optimism. I see a pavilion full of nearly 400 students off to new chapters this fall and this summer. And I also see all of our loving, caring families, friends, and cheerleading teams that are seated in the audience above us here to support us. And I know personally that I am very grateful for mine wherever they are out there. But and then of course, the fabulous members of the Northgate faculty who mentored us and got us to where we are now. Some of them are seated right here behind me, and I am very, very grateful for the 4 years I have had to work with these amazing individuals. Others of them are seated among us in the audience, and I know that I am not the only one who has had such a successful high school career because of your help. Thank you. But I know, and what I see now is a community. And members of this community have had each other's backs for years. I know, and I mean, I really, really know that each and every one of us here today, students, staff, families, whoever, each and every one of us here today has an amazing sense of empathy, honesty, and acceptance within ourselves. And it is just a matter, going forward, of using these skills to build stronger relationships, support one another, and solidify more of our peers into a legitimate, embracing community that extends outside of Contra Costa County. Now, on behalf of myself, to all those who have gathered here today to celebrate this absolutely amazing, astounding, I'm done with alliteration, I promise, occasion, I thank you very much for your listening, and I will close by requoting my middle school vice principal, who some of you might remember, Mr. Rowe, who requoted, yep, exactly, yeah, you guys all know, who requoted in turn a famous movie catchphrase. Let us all be excellent to each other and party on, dude! Thank you. Thank you very much.
And now to follow that up, we have our vice principals from Northgate High School, Mrs. Kara Ravina and Mr. Tyler Rosecrans.
Decker, that's hard to follow. The Summit Awards are the highest honor that Northgate High School bestows upon its students. Honorees are celebrated in banners across the school for all time, from the first Summit Award recipients in 1980 to this year's honorees. The Summit Award for Leadership goes to a student who has made the greatest impact in this area, who has planned events for her peers since freshman year, has served as site council vice chair. She is a sports medicine football trainer, president of Project REACH, and CSF co-president. She has served as a leader in her actions and by example, and she is our ASB president. She will be attending Cal Berkeley in the fall. Would you please join me in honoring Sabrina Wu? Thank you, Sabrina. The Summit Award for Service goes to a student who has shaped his time for others. He has formed service clubs to mentor and tutor others, has served on the Walnut Creek Youth Commission. He is the president of Model UN, Chemistry Olympiad, and our National Honor Society, was a National Merit Scholarship finalist and U.S. Presidential Scholars Program nominee. He will be attending Princeton in the fall. Would you please join me in celebrating Colin Bosley?
The Summit Award for Scholarship goes to the student who has demonstrated excellence in academics while also maintaining a robust extracurricular schedule and serving as a leader outside of the classroom as well. He is the captain of the cross-country team, the track and field MVP, debate club co-president, math club co-president, a National Merit Scholarship finalist, and the inside cover model of our yearbook, all while completing high school with a 4.44 GPA. He will be attending UCLA in the fall. Please join me in recognizing Evan Leach. Oh. All right, the final award is the overall Summit Award. This goes to the student who has demonstrated all of these qualities: service, scholarship, and leadership. Also with a 4.44 GPA, he is chairman of the Walnut Creek Youth Leadership Commission, founder of the LEAP program, which served as a tutoring program for our district homeless and foster youth students. He has been given the Youth Hall of Fame Award, Power to Empower Award, hero among us, and so many more for his work and service to others. He will be attending Cal Berkeley in the fall, and we would like him to come up now to say a few words. Sina Farhadi.
Good morning, guys. Hello. Whoa. Decker, first of all, thank you for such a fantastic speech. Please. I'm thrilled to be up here tonight and delivering this speech. I'd like to thank Northgate admin for allowing me to do so. When I originally kind of had to come up with something to talk about, I've seen these speeches on TikTok and people start going and quoting John Locke and Shakespeare and Adam Smith, and I personally don't have the bandwidth to do so. So instead of going on a philosophical approach, I really just generally want to talk about my experience at Northgate over these past few years and what I've noticed of our student body. I think in March of 2020, we were all definitely a little excited to have our 2-week extended spring break. But we were going to school straight from our desks in our tidy-whities and such, but we really didn't know what the future had in store for us. So I think after we realized that this all was going to be a little more permanent than we originally thought, we were disappointed because we knew that we weren't going to be given the opportunity to connect with our peers in person and experience all the other things that happened during your junior year, during our junior year. So I think that Ms. Cound and Dr. Clark are definitely familiar that there were lots of rallies to get us back into school. But when we were able to do so safely, I think we really saw the talent of our student body and the passions that we have. I remember one time I walked into Mr. Penovich's classroom and I saw Colin juggling for 6 minutes. And I was like, Colin, why didn't you tell us you could juggle? And he said, I just never had the chance to tell you. So, we had a lot of talents that were underground because of COVID. I think that our talents really were displayed through the variety of activities that we partake in throughout our senior year. During mock Congress, we were able to see people's passions for politics and debate and really talk to each other in a very civically engaged manner. But really where I saw the shine for us was over these past few months with our senior project. We had Keegan Bosted. Some of you may know him. Keegan wrote an entire song. He was performing at Mike Hess Brewing, and it was one of the most fantastic performances I've ever seen. Please. We had Liam Casey directed a short film. We had Anthony Wu put together a string quartet. Irfan put together a variety show. And Colin, being Colin, he made a solar panel. So what is this? We are 17 and 18 years old taking on these things. Aside from that, our talents really do show through our athletic programs. We have many student athletes who are so incredibly talented going into collegiate sports this fall. So, thank you. And finally, aside from that, our teachers who are so incredibly dedicated and passionate to teaching us, they demonstrate their talents throughout outside of their teaching life. Mr. On has his podcast. The mic is on. And Ms. O'Neill has her small business. And there are so many more examples of our teachers demonstrating their talents and passions outside of education. There are a few people I want to thank. I first and foremost would like to thank Ms. Cound and the Northgate admin for being such great mentors to me and assisting me in all my endeavors. I'd like to thank Ms. Cassidy and the attendance office for never questioning my perfectly timed doctor's appointments and illnesses. I'd like to thank Mr. Tubio for fooling everyone into thinking I can speak Spanish well, because I cannot speak Spanish. I would like to thank the sophomore boys and their devious licks for constantly getting the bathroom shut down, because without them, I would not be able to hold it for an hour and a half. On a more serious note, I do want to encourage all of you to do a few things. I want to encourage you all to stay involved and active members of your communities. I want to encourage you to get involved in the issues that affect us locally regarding homeless and foster youth students, regarding educational inequality, regarding climate change, and so on. Regardless of where you lay on the political spectrum, I urge you to go out and register to vote. I urge you to go out and vote. I urge you to become passionate about an issue and become an advocate for that issue. And I encourage you to make your mark on the world. On that note, Warriors in 6, and let's graduate!
All right. Our musical number today is going to be brought to us by the Northgate Madrigals and Bella Voce. Under the direction of Jeff Carter, they will be singing "I've Had the Time of My Life."
Now I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
'Cause I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long, now I finally have someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy. With the future in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we hold each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Oh, just remember, you're the one thing I can't get enough of. So I'll tell you something, this could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before.
life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I've had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. 'Cause I had the time of my life, and I searched through every open door till I found you're the truth, and I owe it all to you.
Our staff speaker this morning is Mr. Dave Wood. Now, he first came to the Northgate campus in the 1984-85 school year. Now, I know I don't expect you guys to remember those days, but raise your hand if you've graduated from high school since 1985. Look around, and I'm talking to you, crowd. Apparently, we don't have a lot of graduates in the middle there, but he let me know it's his 38th year he just finished teaching here. He is by far the most tenured teacher at Northgate High School. So please welcome him, Mr. Dave Wood.
Congratulations, class of 2022. This is your day. But before you go out and celebrate, guess what? You have to listen to me one more time. Just you letting me know I wasn't going to be here today. I would rather say goodbye to you in room 33 where we've known each other. That is our place. But when I learned you asked me to speak, I could not refuse. I hope you know the honor I feel. And now I am standing here before you, feeling the awesome responsibility to say something real, something that perhaps you will remember. I know there are certain things I want to say to you and that I wish for you when you leave here to greet the world as high school graduates. When I look at the audience here, I know Northgate High School has changed for the better since I have been here since 1984. Your parents and many of you come from all over the world. Your native languages, your family traditions, your gods and beliefs also span that globe. You mirror the world you are entering, except you, while recognizing your distinctions and differences, get along with and accept each other. As our world grows smaller with each passing year, I hope we can learn from you, because I know we must. For many of you, the road to this night has been marked by pitfalls that were not academic. The personal tragedies and losses that many of you have overcome, the depths of depression and abuse that some of you have battled to be here, testifies to your hope and strength. And I mean that. You are very, very strong. Additionally, all of you have lost more than a year to a pandemic that has taxed all of us, but none more than you. At a time when you should have been testing your limits, spreading your wings to fly, you had your wings clipped, your ambitions and desires for experience thwarted. As one of you said to me last week, we should measure success not in our achievements, but in finding ourselves. We've had to go through things that have made us wiser than our years. That you have, and it has taught you to respect and cherish each other. As I am an English teacher, I many times let the words of masters speak for the things I know are true for me, and I hope that they will speak to you. So I will start with Robert Frost, whom many regard as the finest American poet of the 20th century. He ends his poem, Two Tramps in Mud Time, with this statement about what makes for meaningful work. My object in living is to unite my avocation and my vocation, as my two eyes make one in sight, only where love and need are one, and work is play for mortal stakes. Is the deed ever really done for heaven and the future's sakes? I have been lucky enough to know that feeling. I love the work I do. And I know that almost every day I'm in the classroom, that work I love does become play. When you compete on the athletic field or present music in a concert, you do not say you work football or you work the piano. No, you play it. Yes, it is hard work, but it is rewarding and joyful work. And those of us who do it are blessed. I am blessed. For me, the classroom contains an integrity that cannot be violated. It can be one of the best and safest places in the world. A place where we learn from each other, where we grow with each other, where we accept and help one another, where we create a shared meaning. That process is never easy. It takes strength and trust and love. When it happens as it should, there is magic. And where there is magic, there is life. Many of you have given me life over the past years. For that, I will always be very grateful. As teachers, we receive many thank yous. But I believe that we get more from you than we give. In exchange for little knowledge and respect, you give us your energy, your imaginations, your vitality, and your love. Those are treasured things. I know, and as my wife, who is out there somewhere today in this audience, will testify, because of you, my life is much fuller and richer in ways that are beyond measure. Tonight, for these things, I say thank you to you. I know I want to see it differently, but I am frightened for the world you are about to inherit. About 100 years ago, a poet named William Butler Yeats wrote, "The best lack all conviction, while the worst are full of passionate intensity." I see misdirected intensity everywhere. We have not been good stewards of our planet nor our institutions. I see a world in climate crisis and people in power who block the smallest steps to making it better. I see another war fought for one man's ambitions, where again civilians and children are killed for no good reason. I see a world where making America great again does not mean working to improve our institutions and values, but scapegoating and ostracizing others because of their color, race, or sexual orientation. And just last week, a young man carried a war weapon and more ammunition than the soldier carries into battle into an elementary school and killed 21 innocent people. And a Bay Area professional basketball coach and baseball manager have said and done more than our elected leaders who should be protecting and guiding us. And as my students know, Kurt Vonnegut's response would be, yes! So it goes. May seem an apathetic or defeatist response, but it is not. Vonnegut wrote a book that changed the way we see war, knowing that it would make little difference. That is a heroic act. Likewise, many of you in your senior projects took steps to understand and take action on one of the critical issues of our time, including climate change and pollution, homelessness and hunger, immigration and assimilation. These are small steps, but they are necessary and they are important. Good for you. One of you wrote this week, "It's not what you look at, it's what you see." I have learned that mortality may be the greatest gift we are given. Without a clock ticking, it would be easy to exist instead of just live. And another gives us a dream, and this is what he said. With everything and nothing in mind, I'm just going to go to college, learn everything I can about everything I love, and find out what this life is about. I will learn and learn and learn. And at some point, when the time is right, I'll start applying that knowledge. With any luck, it will change the world. With any luck, I'll lead a life to be proud of, not only from my deathbed, but from now as a 17-year-old about to graduate who sees the world as an amazing place filled with things to learn and people to meet and girls to fall in love with and situations to be bettered and people waiting to love me and be loved in return. Now, isn't that beautiful? You are inheriting a world full of terrible beauties, one where the stakes are high and the possibilities are infinite, and redemption can only come from our commitment to love and honor each other. George Bernard Shaw, a British playwright and socialist at the turn of the last century, once said, "There are those who look at the world as it is and ask why. I dream of the world as it could be and ask why not." It is my hope that no matter how big or small your world is, whether it be the world of business or family, whether it be the broad stage of world affairs or the small table of intimate conversation, that you can say that you have kept your capacity to dream of a world as it can be, a world where compassion and love and understanding count for everything. That you can say that you possess the right tools to forge your own dream, and that you possess the vision and power to let your torches burn bright without dimming those around you. That is the world you deserve, and you can make it. And so I leave you with one other word for Kurt Vonnegut, his advice to the young. He says, "Hello, babies. Welcome to Earth. It is hot in summer and cold in winter. It is round and wet and crowded. At the outside, you've got about 100 years here. There is only one rule that I know of, babies. Damn it, you've got to be kind. So off you go to celebrate. Remember what you have said. It sounds so simple, but it is not easy. Express your love, find your passion, be gentle, dream. Damn it, be as kind to each other out there as you have been to me here." And I thank you, and goodbye, and good luck.
Broncos. It's the moment of truth. We're not ready. Trustee Cound, I am pleased to report to you that the class of 2022 assembled here today have met all of the graduation requirements established by the state of California and the Mount Diablo Unified School District's Board of Trustees. Trustee Cound, I look to you to please accept this Northgate High School class of 2022.
Thank you so much, Principal Cooper. On behalf of the Mount Diablo School Board, I'm so honored to congratulate the 2022 graduates of Northgate High School today. Thank you for inviting me. I am a member of the school board, but I'm also a parent in this district with an incoming Bronco this fall. So we're really excited to join the Bronco family. Looking out at you today, I'm filled with hope, knowing how much you care and how much you'll contribute to the world. Walnut Creek is a beautiful place to live, but like many of you out here, I didn't grow up here. My childhood was spent picking cactus berries in the deserts of Venezuela and camping and living in the sand dunes of Saudi Arabia. In kindergarten, I was one of the kids who didn't speak the local language in school. And in college, I was a girl who was sometimes told that I didn't look like an engineer. These experiences ultimately led me to find my passion in education policy, working to ensure that all students, no matter what they look like or where they come from, can access a quality public education. And here in our school district, Northgate seniors, you've been an important part of bringing that dream to reality in so many ways. As has been mentioned, I think, among you here are the founder of a program to tutor homeless students in our district, Sina. Thank you. We have an official voting board member of the nonprofit Mount Diablo Education Foundation, Mira. I don't know where she's sitting. We have members of the committee to diversify the English novels that are taught in our classrooms, and so many more things that all of you have done for so many students in our district, mentoring, tutoring, it goes on and on. The thing about Northgate students is that you don't wait until after graduation to contribute to the community. You're already identifying issues and finding solutions while still in high school. We saw this with your 10th grade You Can Change the World projects, and your senior class projects brought this to a whole another level. We heard about a number of those from Sina today. This year, I also saw in those some students erase hundreds of thousands of dollars of medical debt, build a little library, teach deaf and hard of hearing students in our schools, and direct plays that bring people together to laugh and enjoy in these tough times. COVID hit some families much harder than others. And with the algorithms of social media and online news, it's easier for us than ever before to stay in our own bubble, not necessarily considering others. But what I see in you, Northgate seniors, is a willingness and initiative to step outside that bubble, an understanding of the interconnectedness of our world, and a drive to make the difference. The global pandemic didn't stop you, it drove you to do more. The truth is, whether or not you received awards, high grades, or medals, each of you in your own unique way is already improving our communities with your kindness, care, and contributions. So in this world of increasing fear and misinformation, what does our country, our democracy, need most? We need active citizens and leaders who have the empathy and acceptance and skills to bring people together to solve local and worldwide problems. We need you. And I know that as you move on from this school, you will continue to build a better society for all of us. And so with that, on behalf of the Mount Diablo Unified School District Board of Education, I do hereby accept the Northgate High School senior class of 2022 and do hereby confer upon these graduates all the rights and privileges due them. Congratulations, class of 2022.
All right. This is the time that many of you, hopefully all of you, have been waiting for. Some of you longer than others, 13 years, longer than 13 years, you never know. But today you are also going to notice that as the students are coming across this stage, you will see some people in black robes. These are staff members that the students have chosen to hand them their diplomas today. So they're not graduates coming back to finish off. They are staff members from Northgate High School. Now, because we had some things happen here, and we have a group that never thought they were going to be sitting front and center right here, I will be using the teachers as my guide as well. So teachers, I am really paying attention to you because I know which teachers are supposed to be leading which students up here. So we are so happy that everybody is a part of this. First rows, stand up. So I'm going to use them as well. The teacher is my guide, really. Chloe Bartlett. Cecilia Simene Espinoza. William Brennan Collins. Misha Arif Faruqi. Krishna Chakravarti Hariprasad. Shivam Narayanan Ganesh. Jean Marie Linz. Injay Harrison Huang. Anya Moraru. William Max Copper. Malak Basel Ode. Evan Cutler Leach. Sahar Sahibzada. Evan Scott Lee. Alexander Wilson Starr. John Paul Linz. Alyssa Lucia Unop. Roderick Alexis Desuacido Lavello Jr. Siraj Bendy. William Lucas Mercado. Maria Bulanova. Mateen Mokhtarani. Nicholas James Jennings. Gabriel Scott Pierce. Decker Jacob Osteen. Andrew Renato Reyes. Jarrett James Facio. Bianca Marie Robinson. Cameron Stanley Glaves. Mary Elizabeth Swanson Wonder. Amy Giselle Gonzalez. Christopher Rolando Trevino. Sarah Marie Graff. Raya Ahmed. Emily Lamb. Christian Whittington Umali Cooper. Santiago Alfonso Cortas. Makees Sikander. Anya Naomi Knopp. Reagan Danielle Richardson. Tristan Edward Gerald Allison. Laura Valeria Rodriguez Pantoja. Bobby Bad Action. Alicia Ryan Scanlon. Brooklyn Helen Booth. Anthony Leroy Wybright. Sanam Darje Chogyel. Keona Christian Abad. Gabriel Pablo Duque. Austin Luke Abfalter. Levance Delica Aguilar Davidson. Anthony Vincent Belechi. Sean Angelo De La Cuesta. Michael Anthony Harris. Angelo Felix Esposito. Brandon Joseph McCarter. Hunter James Helton. Riley Patrick Maddox. Tony Alejandro Hernandez. Benjamin Mark Pulver. Harrison Parker Kane. John Albert Rago. Jawan Lee. Nathan Stephen Slarv. Timothy Briones Lumabau. Keone David Takahashi. Mark Anthony Valeriani. Gabriel Del Fiero Geralaga. Hartley Michelle Beatty. Sebastian Zamaripa. Bowen Anthony Sky Cummings. Gabriela Fung Azcueta. Amanda Therese DiNicola. Spencer Matthew Collier. Jay Christian Easton. Heather Erin Balieta Diaz. Caleb Dimitri Pappas. Carol Caro Wong. Dominique Andrea Salazar. Aiden Tully Sunbury. Lily Grace Smith. Neil Kieran Suvarna. Sarah Ride Al-Hijazin. Eason Yatsun Tong. Alexis Marie Broussard. Eric Sihim Wong. Giselle Andrea Bryant. Emre Ismail Yavuz. Ryan Maxwell Bulmer. Elise Ann Enos. Sina Sadruddin Farhadi. Benton Halder. Tegan Rose Gaines. Matthew Lee Hahn. Sarah Rosio Garcia. Kurt Antonio Hill. Dylan Matthew Gieske. Malia Kehealani Lanky. Caitlin Yewan Lee. Heather Tong Lennox. Maria Alexandra Margieva. Mauricio Leon. Kyle William Moreland. Luciana Noel Light. Ryan Michael Paynton. Elias Michael Mayland. Jordan Page Tillman. J. Anna McHugh. Nayeli Bea Torres. Kobe Preston Mendoza. Donovan Sadri Heaney. Irfan Maradi. Kevin Quinn Lechner. Tai Bao Win. Sydney Anita Mendelson. Alyssa Rachel Nasovsky. Andrea Sofia Alvarez. Lillian Louise Aguilera. Isabella Maria Barambani. Athena Annabelle Aronson. Kieran Lane Davis. Nathan Edward Twazon Cruz. Christina Strasnikov. Liam Ernesto Thomas Iglesias. Sabrina Michelle Wu. Maya Olivia Irby. Charlize Andrea Wolf. Nicholas Frank Lafredo. Caitlin Yost Anzalone. Maya Gabriella Latz. Juliana Grace Balistreri. Sofia Inez Chavez Fonseca. Alexandra Jean Fuschlin. Eric Angelo Michelle. Lincoln Spencer Rajan. Grace Ng. William Dyer Sampson. Soren David Keck. Grace Christine Gallegos Exapolius. Isabella Cristina Viola Maderna. Jenny Chun Watanapong. Ethan Difer Rosenstein. Daniel Kaplan. Lily Louise Sakara. Tais Sergeyevna Perunova. Valerie D. Hong. Luke Darrell Silva. Aisha Garong Kavea. Sean Roby Hartwig. Sarah Erica Lee. Cole Adrian Humphrey. Caitlin Christian Peterson. Grace Lauren Mattingly. Claire Yurhi Sam. Alexander Nicholas Ward. Zinnia Sulemanko. Gage Thomas Watts. Skylar Christina April. Aaron Noel Victoria Acosta. Jacob Conrad Karstensen. Rachel Yvette Bells. Anthony Joseph Fong. Isabella Hannah Canfield. Cole Mitchell Louie. Nicole Emmanuel Jenkins. Ava Gabrielle Schwartz. Emma Hazel Arribas. Kayala Anastasia Ciali. Annie Michelle Chappie. Yvonne Nikolai Smirnov. Leah Samara Hanawi. Nathan Richard Sullivan. Julian Stephen Ryan Legaspi. Victoria Elise Bramwell. Lauren Gianna Peterson. Liam Michael Casey. Hunter Lynn Pinkstaff. Sky Chengye. Oscar Shams. Sophia May Dawson. Sarah Elena Young. Brooke Angelina Dresden. Keegan Bryce Bosted. George Richard Lund. Reagan Nicole Brumfield. Lauren Sophia Marino. Megan Antoinette Farrell. Jeffrey Leaf David Roger McCormick Sharp. Casey Logan Gaydon. Ali Ahmed Shalabi. Reese Connor Gaines. James Ward. Logan Sue Pasco. Ashley Elizabeth Welday. Logan Lee Yongchang Wortman. Ian David Michael Wright. Andrew Clinton Galbraith. Mia Chiamaka Annam. Aaron Hills. Sophia Rose Brennan. Reagan Elizabeth Jones. Sam W. Butler. Lily Marissa Hill Moore. Jamie Lynn Cabral. Connor Reese Moreland. Claire Allison Chang. Michelle O'Connor Coates. Samantha Ray Chua. Shannon Tanya Swars. Madeline Lindy Hansel. Santiago Trejos Gallon. Megan Elizabeth Henderson. Tyler Paxton Moraga. Luke Claymore Joseph. Claire Marie O'Connor. Alyssa Karen Lund. Quinn Patrick O'Connor. Sarah Judith Makumu. Ezekiel Edgardo Santiago. Jillian Elizabeth Matthew O'Neill. Blake Edward Shepard. Daniela San Pedro. Liam Trost. Kristen Lee Saunders. Skylar Jane Von Austin. Anya Shah Solomon. Jacob Aiden Von Austin. Matthew Jacob Trinidad Sprague. Juliana Bernadette Ward. Madison Zoe Stark. Samantha Jan Luna Abel. Lydia Emmeline Thompson. Mia Michelle Allen. Joseph Allen Clelford Tugwell. Phoebe D. Butler. Sydney Hope Welsh. Madeline Irene Cady. Lauren Ann Wishnow. Emmett Lynn Dahlgren. Peyton Faith Wright. Lexi Amalfi Felter. Tyner James Allison. Kayla Fiorella Gates. Ryan Marshall Amato. Maxim Igorovich Grigoriev. Claire Winghae Chan. Summer Grace Macareg Herr. Eddie Guo. Sophia Ruth Isaacs. Mark Gasper Hirsch. Reese Chad Jordahl. Jacob Terry Hurst. Borislav Krasamirov Kostov. Devin Alexander LaPierre. Christy Ann Lansing. Lahani Isabel Salas. Isabella Burke Montez. Timothy Michael Shaver. Jory Michelle Sontag Newquist. Marco Shunyet Che. Claire Ellen O'Brien. Shaya Amin. Diana Segundo. Shriana Amin. Charlotte Suzanne Tollerton. Michael Brian Belovich. Jack Joseph Wierig. Ryan Daniel Bennett. Cal Diana Zerlo. Andrew Dmitrievich Butorin. Tina Ariana Abedi. Wana Chung. Colin Alexander Bosley. Luna Collins. Alicia Wong Chen. Trevor J. Dvorak. Jaylee Carolyn Croy. Jasmine Marie Kohlmeyer. Catherine Phyllis Drummond. Erin Francisca Lee. Jamie Alexis Elman. Lily Ann MacDonald. John Charles Hagedorn. Andrew Karsten Moreland. Kate Elizabeth Henderson. Daniel Francis Pekovsky. Anahita Javidi Parsajani. Gazelle Saeed. Kritika Jitendra Kanaria. Nathan Mark Stagmeyer. Jason Tienyo Ma. Gregory Matthew Kayumi Wade. Janessa Lee Martinez. Daniel Michael Aliev. Maureen Caroline O'Brien. Ethan Reese Amato. Caroline Jane O'Sullivan. Samantha Kalea Reyes Caldwell. McKenna Heather Rhodes. Tyler Anthony Casasa. Genevieve Frederica Riley. Parker Monson Christensen. Benjamin Hagman Smith. Dylan Kevin Chung. Logan Matthew Somerville. Brady Dugan Cook. Tara Leslie Vandewall. Sean Patrick Diner. Emma Grace Williams. Nathaniel Quinn Elwood. Anthony George Wu. Iona Gabrielle Gessner. Amanda Sky Ballard. Dylan Adar Golan. Gavin Veron Kuruneru. Aiden Matthew Grove. Diana Elizabeth Sanchez Alvarado. Trey Anthony Guillory. Adrian Sepulveda. Sunshine Berganio Jimenez. Sana Ahmadzi. Sophia Hope Cone. Hazel Malia Aranyas. Andrew McDonald LaVey. Kira Noel Bache. Samuel Lorenzo Lito. Aiden James Chang. Jacob Joseph Levine. McKenna Ann Doggett. Melody Jean Madsen. Kyle Anthony Bella Flora. Edo Mablum. Alexander Frederick Johnson. Thomas James Merriam. Hugo Christopher Shelberg. Gabrielle Kailani Kamado Nicholas. Mauricio Alejandro Lara. Kai Hart Pignati. Jack Harris McMahon. Surya Pugazenti. Thane Michael Merrill. Jace Kiyoshi Ramey. Madeline Jade Miranda. David Riveros. Nicholas Garrett Narlock. Claudia Elise Simmerman. Christina Marie Quintanilla. Victoria Marie Tobel. Lucero Rosa Teleria. Jonathan Honghan Yu. Thomas Frederick Tarantino. Nico Kayvon Bettini. Jonathan Daniel Lewis Wagner. Elasi Lorraine Cavazos. Logan Changyan Wu. Tuimoyofa Sanisitiali Saluni. How about a round of applause for the class of 2022? And now I'd like to introduce you to our ASB president, Sabrina Wu.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for being here today. I am so immensely proud to be part of this graduating class. As we end this chapter in our lives, I challenge you, my fellow graduates, to take this moment in. For close to 5,760 long hours, you've battled deadlines, tests, COVID, Zoom, and brutalist architecture. Now, I could spend my time here today talking about how COVID derailed our high school experience. But that's not our story. We left Northgate's halls in 2020 with something to prove. And equipped with the perseverance only a year online could give us, we returned to Northgate as the class of 22, seniors. This has been our year. If a global pandemic can't keep us down, nothing can. So set those crazy goals, be passionate about your life, and to recognize your accomplishments. So again, I urge you all to take this moment in. Do it for yourself and for all those who have supported you along the way. For our teachers, mentors, coaches, administration, counselors, and other Northgate staff members who made each day at Northgate a new adventure. For friends, old and new, for those who've put up with us since pre-K, and those who might have recently met, but who have already had such an amazing impact on our lives. And of course, for our families, chosen and otherwise, those that have believed in us when we didn't even believe in ourselves, pushing us to accomplish more than we thought possible, and kicking us out of bed when we slept through our alarms. Don't be afraid to reminisce. to look back at those high school moments we can call uniquely ours as the senior class of 2022. To freshman year with iconic freshman raps at lunch and going to school with full-grown adults for the first time. To sophomore year with its impromptu French class dance lessons, smoke days, and blackouts. To junior year, now I'm pretty sure I had classes with some of you, but I mean, who can say for sure with all those cameras turned off? To juniors, beloved 9 a.m. classes, awkward breakout rooms, and spotty Wi-Fi. And now to senior year. Well, we still had spotty Wi-Fi, but we also had the joy of paper walls. To the memories we made this year, to a homecoming dance like no other, mock congress, marching band victories, senior nights, ovation-worthy performances, a studious senior ditch day spent working on our senior project papers, a Northgate pool party, and our Starry Night experience. But most importantly, to us. Congratulations, Northgate High School's class of 2022. We made it.
And now please welcome Tina Abedi and Christina Stroznikov.
Hi everyone, I'm Tina Abedi, your senior class president.
And I'm Christina Stroznikov, your senior class VP.
We are so grateful to have grown up with such an amazing class, and we have been so honored to serve as your class officers this year.
We know everyone here has such bright futures ahead of them, and we will definitely cherish our time spent together.
Especially during this past year, whether during mock congress or football games, getting dressed up for ball, or hanging out at Safeway roof.
This isn't an easy goodbye, but it's the start of a new chapter in all of our lives.
Graduates, please rise. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left.
Congratulations! We did it! We did it!